This painting was probably made using human remains, specifically ancient Egyptian mummies. From about the 16th century, a thriving trade of mummified remains was set up between Egypt and Europe. These ground-up mummies were first used as a medical treatment to supposedly cure everything from stomachaches to epilepsy. But by the 18th and 19th century, this macabre material had found its way into paint, and it was pretty popular. The mummy powder was mixed with myrrh and a reddish-brown resin called white pitch to create a color somewhere between burnt and raw umber. Now, it's hard to say exactly which paintings contain this pigment because testing for it would be pretty destructive for the artwork. But we do have records that Eugene Delacroix purchased the pigment around the same time he produced one of his most famous paintings, Liberty Leading the People. Delacroix was not alone in his use of this pigment either. Martin Durling, Dante Rossetti, and Edward Burne-Jones are just some of the other artists who've reportedly purchased this pigment. The pigment fell out of favor in the early 20th century when artists began to realize what it was actually made from. Supply of ancient Egyptian mummies had also kind of dried up, so it became a lot more expensive. Mummy brown can still be purchased from various art dealers, but it's safe to say that the original ingredient has been left out from the modern